And closure for victims' families left wondering for more than a decade. The guilty plea from the Gilgo Beach serial killer and what comes next in the case against him. Welcome back. I'm Dick Brennan. We begin at 8:30 with the Gilgo Beach case. Today, Rex Heuermann pleaded guilty to killing 7 women and admitted to murdering an 8th victim. Their bodies found along Gilgo Beach over the span of years. In 2023, investigators arrested Heuermann. He's been held in a Long Island jail ever since. Today's guilty plea brings to a close a long chapter of uncertainty and fear for those families of the victims. Joining me now to talk about the Gilgo Beach case is Rory Safir, a criminal defense attorney and forensic lawyer scientist. Rory, thank you for joining us. The guilty plea stunned a lot of people for Rex Heuermann. What might have motivated all of a sudden him saying, okay, I'll plead guilty?
Well, a guilty plea on the eve of trial, it's not usually something like a change of heart. It's more likely a calculation from the defense team that probably the evidence wasn't survivable. There wasn't a path to acquittal.
Yeah, and we talk about that evidence. You know, there was some DNA evidence in this case that was collected from pizza crusts. The judge allowed that into court. I'm curious as to whether or not, when you take these factors, going forward, the serial killer, I mean, they've been very hard to catch through the years, but now with the DNA, pinging cell phones, etc., is that sort of dynamic going to change now? These guys, it's a lot harder to get away with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this was a cold case for a few reasons, but one of those reasons is that when they got a new task force involved, I believe in 2022, and there's just new technology. I mean, I think they ultimately matched his DNA from a discarded pizza box to hair that was found on some of the victims' remains. And they had a couple different labs that confirmed it. And then they had that along with getting just some electronic evidence. There was some kind of like master plan document that they recovered from his hard drive that he had tried to delete. So they had, you know, a literal blueprint for everything. So I think when you're a defense attorney looking at that kind of new evidence, you're not taking that to trial.
Yeah, although these guys, you never know whether they want another. I mean, another thing interesting that we saw, he agreed to cooperate with the FBI and share with them. And it kind of reminds me of some of those Netflix shows when you see the serial killer willing to do all these interviews. They say this mentality is psychopathic, but is it also egomaniac, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a wonder what is going on in their head. My understanding is that by entering this plea, they're not necessarily going to say too much during the sentencing about some of the things that we might have found out during a trial.
No, that's a great point. Okay, with the trial off the table, I guess what's next in the case? I mean, a lot of people are talking about, hey, there could be other victims out there. We just don't know that. But I guess right now it's just the sentencing?
Yeah, I mean, so this plea agreement, as I understand, specifically allows for future charges if additional victims were linked to him. He's, of course, denied involvement with any other unidentified remains, but the door's open. So, I mean, I can't really speculate beyond what's on the record, though.
Right, and we have I mean, clearly the one thing is pretty sure, I think, that this man will be going away for the rest of his life and then some. Rory Safir, thank you so much for joining us, and we really appreciate your insights and your expertise.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on.
Okay, thanks again. We followed the Gilgo Beach case for decades now. You can find complete coverage, including the timeline of the crimes and arrest, on our website, cbsnewyork.com.